All right, so we have 3 people showing up, and I want to discuss them first. Because we have the Queen of Staves in the middle, so I feel like this is your actual, like the person that you're interested in, or somebody who is interested in you. And it's a fire sign, so that's going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But it's just not the time to be with them. I'm sorry. They are not in a good space. They are not working the way they need to, and they are... They need attention. They're like really, they're kind of lonely, I think, actually, the Queen of Staves. They're kind of lonely, and because of that, you're going to definitely want to be with them. And so, yeah, give them time, but they are not operating on all cylinders. Okay? Now we have this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Swords, and I actually oftentimes feel like they are children, but in this reading I feel like it's 2 separate adults that are giving you messages. One is an earth sign, so that's Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, and then the Page of Swords is an air sign, so Aquarius. Could be a fellow Libra or Gemini, but I don't think it's you. But these 2 are giving you messages about the Queen of Staves, okay? And they're a little concerned because you're getting closer and closer to this person, and you're they're questioning the motives of this other person. And with the 6 of Staves, it's this energy of moving forward, but at the same time, holding the past so close and dear. And so with this Queen of Staves, it's like she's almost knows this, that you have some ties to the past that are very important to you. And so she's playing on that. She's playing on that connection. And she's also trying to break the memory of that connection too, and be like, well, it wasn't meant to be, you were meant to be. Because with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Staves, and flanking her, she's not happy, but she's not going to make you happy either. And it's going to be hard to see this, Libra. And I'm saying she, but it could be a he. And I'm only saying she because it's a queen. But this could be a man as well. Definitely could be a man. And the best thing to do here is the Hermit card. Is to go back to the drawing board, Libra. Go back to the drawing board and find someone else. I'm sorry. That sounds so harsh, doesn't it? Find somebody else. But I don't feel like this is a deep-rooted connection yet, because you're watching the singles reading, so you're not connected to anyone. But I think you're interested in this person because they are sexy. They are funny. They are the center of attention. They are beautiful. But if you put all of that aside, they're not making you happy. They're not making you a better person or making you want to be a better person. They're actually kind of keeping you in a space you don't need to stay. They're playing on your weakness in a way. Going out all the time, or watching a lot of TV, watching movies, which is great. I love to watch movies and TV, but they want to do it all the time. And you're like, well, I'd really like to go to the museum, or I'd really like to go hang out with these friends. And this person's like, no, let's just stay home. Or, no, why don't you just want to hang out with me? Why do you always want to hang out with everyone else? Libra. So I think it's just to give some space, and this person has a lot of potential, but right now they're just not in that potential. So let's pull on the Universal Love deck. These 2. Answered Prayer and Sacred Union. All right. So this is the reason why these 2 cards totally popped out. Is you are asking, Libra, for love. You are asking for someone to come in. You want your soulmate. You want your sacred union. Your guides have answered that. They have answered that, and by doing so, you have to let go of some energy or people that are not serving you. so that you can have the sacred union that is to come. I do not believe that the sacred union is with this person. But if you pray, if you listen to your heart, if you listen to your soul, you will get that sacred union. But sometimes you have to sacrifice in order to get it. What do you need to sacrifice this month, Leo? Who do you need to sacrifice? Not literally sacrifice, let go of. So that you can get to this space. It's right there, Libra. And you know what, Libra? Oh, man. You already know who your sacred union is. Don't you? And you know that I'm right. You know that this fire sign, this specific fire sign, is not who you're supposed to be with. Go get them, Libra. Go. There's somebody out there that you're like, yeah, I just, as soon as I said sacred union, you got their picture in your head. You could smell them. You could hear their laugh. Go say hello to them and start building that bond. Okay? Love it. All right, so let's move on to couples. Hello, Libra couples. This is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're looking at love for couples. So this is for a partner or for yourself if you have a Libra rising, sun, moon, or a Venus, Mars. Okay? So let's, I've already shuffled the cards. So, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. Calling in the divine. What messages do you have for my Libra couples? My Libra couples. Okay. So we've got Strengths. 7 of Staves reversed, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, and then the 4 of Swords. Okay. And as I've been telling all of my signs in readings, for the love readings, I'm just picking cards for you. Okay, so it's not the same amount as other people. So there, other signs might have 10 cards, some might only have 5. It's just what I feel and I'm guided to pick. And that way it's really organic to you. Libra, I feel like you and your partner are trying to push through a situation that you guys feel like you either have to move in together, or you have to get married, or you have to get a dog or a cat together. And neither of you really feels like you're ready to do it. Neither of you feels committed to it. You're committed to each other, and you love each other, and you know this. But there's something like you feel like, well, we should get married. We've been together for so long. It's a lot of we shoulds happening this month. And this whole reading here is to say, love what you have, be happy with that, and the rest will grow organically. Not to push it through, not to push through to the next thing if you're not ready. You aren't ready. Okay, you guys aren't ready for that next step. Not saying that you'll never be ready, but this in April, it's not the time to push forward. It's the time to sit and relax and enjoy one another, love up on one another, and just be content with that and happy that you have this relationship. I feel like there is somebody who's been, whispering in your ear, probably a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, who's just been kind of whispering in your ear that you need to do more, that you need to show up more, that you need to make this relationship more. When your relationship with your partner is really good right now. It's really, really good. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to just accept where you are and not try to change it and not try to make it into something else, but to love it for what it is and where you are. And so that's where the Strengths card popped up. It's like shining a light on where you are now. The beacon of love is there. And to enjoy it for this brief time. just April, you know, just sit back, love your partner. You guys will have enough time to make the decisions that you want to make, you know, the grandiose lives that you are plotting and planning, which we're all excited to see. But this month, just enjoy each other. And you don't have to get a cat. You don't have to get a dog. You don't have to buy a new home. Take a break. Take a moment and enjoy. All right, so let me pull from the Universal Love card. Okay, two of them want to pop out. So we've got Retreat and the Mystic. Oh, see, listen to me. I'm the Mystic. Retreat. Take a break. Perfect, right? All right, you guys are also the Mystic, okay, Libra? This is another reason why the Mystic came up is you need to take a break, you need to retreat, you need to calm down so you can hear your inner voice, so you can hear your soul, so you can hear the connection with universe. Like, I feel you guys are so sped up and so like, we need to make this happen, when all you have to do is say, okay, hold on a second, let me listen. Let me sit down. Let me think. I need to think. You know, and love up on one another, and that's going to help too. That's going to help you guys decide and see what truly is in your hearts and what path you truly want to take with one another. Listen to me. Take a break. Take a break with your partner. Go up to the mountains. Go on a vacation. I live in Colorado, so we always say, go to the mountains. Take a break. But it's a great place to do that. Okay? Libra. Energy. There's a water sign in the reverse, so that's going to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Now, they're not that important, actually. Like, I don't know why I focused on that. Like, I get this feeling that there's just a minor annoyance, actually. That there's somebody, I feel like it's more of a Scorpio than it is a Cancer or a Pisces. Pisces, I actually feel as a supporter of your world right now, Libra. Someone who's a Pisces. But Scorpio is like getting under your skin. Yep. It has to do with the Justice card. I feel like it's a legal matter, or it has to do with property, family member, where you guys are trying to get rid of something or get something together, land, and it's just they're irritating you because they're dragging their feet. They're just dragging their feet, and you don't want to argue with them because you know there's no point in doing it. You know, it's like no point in arguing with this person. It will just make them mad and actually make it lag even longer. But this, like it's saying for the rest of April, Libra, if you can wait until May to make any really major decisions, that would be great, right? Because you're just cleaning up messes left and right. And it's also, I feel like there's a sense of like clumsiness, not your fault. It's just things keep happening. Like people forget there's an extra step, or somebody dropped your vase with beautiful flowers in it. And it's just like all these little things are little moments to say, hey, take a moment, Libra, and slow down. You know, it has that energy. It's like you have to make this decision that has to do with finding a balance with your family, a balance with somebody else. And you can't make that decision because you keep getting bombarded with small itty bitty things. And that's also a reason why this Queen of Cups is in reverse, is they're getting irritated because they're like, I just want to be done with it. But also they're irritated because they kind of want to take something from you. They want something that you have. And so that's why they're like, let's make this deal fast. Maybe they won't recognize that I'm being a little shady. So you know, look into this person too. Kind of get your ducks in a row and do some detective work and make sure that they're on the up and up, because they're probably not. And once you discover this, that'll actually ease some of your headaches. Yeah, you're all of this up here, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, all have the same energy of past. The past, somebody slighted you in the past. You felt like you knew what you needed to and you didn't. You thought you had luck on your side and it didn't. And these are what's coloring all of your decisions right now. And it's not where you are anymore. It's like you got to let go of that. I also feel like Libras have a really great way of having faith in the future, having faith in themselves and what's going on. But I want you to have more faith in yourself than you do in others right now. Also, it's time to be a badass, Libra. Seriously, slice and dice, get to the bottom of it, become Detective Libra. Make sure everything is exactly how it needs to be. And you can do it without fighting. You just have to get the knowledge. Ask questions. Okay, I'm going to pull an angel card for some added guidance. Power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So one of my other signs had this card pulled. I think it was Gemini. The Geminis. So I'm going to pull from my animal spirit knowledge cards to give you an animal to focus on, okay? So that you can find your fierceness, your strength in this animal. And look where it appears in April. I'm sure it'll appear in pictures and books and just walking down the street and looking up at a billboard and all of a sudden there they are and you're like, what? So this is it, the frog. And the frog is a symbol of feminine energy, creation. All right? Also fertility. So look for the frogs. They're going to guide you. They're going to hop their way to your future, So follow the frog. Listen to the frog. A little bit about the frog. The frog is a creature of the water and has been associated with new life. In Egypt, they were placed on mummies to facilitate rebirth. The abundance of frogs at the time of the annual Nile flood also associated them with fertility. In South America, the frog is considered to be lord over water, a feminine symbol, and did not kill them. So seeing it like they're everywhere. They can go into water. They can go into the air. It's like they have the capacity to live almost a double life. So they're kind of like double agents in a way, okay? So they can play both sides. And for you right now, it's like you got to play your side, but you have to see where the other person is coming from and what they're trying to get out of it in order to make sure that your side is solid.